What happened when you arrived there on the 30th with the police?
I showed up with $400 in my pocket just in case it was a little bit
With
more.
the police?
With the police. My witness met me at the Shell gas station at 31st and Brighton, which is 4 blocks away from the defendant's business.
And?
And when we showed up with the police, they just said, "It's him. It's him. He's the one that took a rock to our truck." And next thing I know, I'm getting arrested for destruction of private property. And
So you were arrested. Now tell me what theory you had to cause him to be arrested.
If I may go back to the night of the 29th when
Yes.
the vehicle was impounded, we did our clearance through Denver Police, dropped it at the impound yard. The 3 of us, including our witness, continued to check properties that we have contracts for. Gordon telephoned us and said, "Hey, there's someone in your impound yard." And I kind of gave him some grief over it being funny. And he said, "No, I'm serious. There's someone in your impound yard."
That was you.
Yes.
Could you stand up, please? Your name is Gordon what?
Gordon Doherty?
Mr. Doherty, do you work for them?
No, I have my own tow company.
So you were also working on the night of the 29th?
Yes, I was helping him out.
And tell me what you saw.
When I pulled into his front gate, I observed a gentleman in the far corner, and I seen his head going up and down like he was peeking over the fence. I called Mike and said, "Hey, somebody's in your yard." They showed up shortly after that. Mike got out. I got out. We confronted him.
What time was this?
It was
11
later.
o'clock at night.
11 at
Yeah.
night, 12 at night.
And what happened?
Mike asked him why.
I asked him what he was doing in our yard. He was very...
No, don't tell me. And was this the gentleman who was there?
Yes, ma'am.
And I initially had the confrontation with him, ma'am.
Well, tell me what the initial confrontation was.
After I gave Gordon grief on the phone and we pulled up into the impound yard, I hopped out of the truck. And when I come around the south side of our impound yard, which is about a 10-foot high fence, I see a gentleman resembling the plaintiff drop down from our 10-foot high fence, and I was nose to nose. He had a distinctively longer beard with a hoodie and a hood over his head. And I used some explicit, some bad words, and, "What are you doing here?" And then my husband and Gordon were next to me, and they dealt with the rest of the confrontation. "We're going to call the cops, stay here, you have no right to be there." And he took off on foot. They chased him. I stayed at the impound yard on the phone with the police.
Your Honor, when I went to pick up the car and I had the civil assist, the police asked them, "Why didn't you call the police when this alleged thing happened?" And I don't remember what their answer was.
We had called the night before
did.
911.
You have proof of that?
No, ma'am, we don't.
Okay, I would like to see the complaint that you say you were arrested on, because what they say is different from what you tell me you heard her say to the police, that they threw a rock, vandalized your truck.
Certainly.
So I'd like to
This
see
is
that.
the probable
And the
cause
rock did
statement.
take place after they left to go chasing.
I didn't hear that. I gave you every opportunity to say anything that you wanted, and I didn't hear anything about a rock.